birthday statue in Nuremberg town centre. There we go, we're all going in. See you on the inside. Just before we go into the show proper, I thought I'd show you the view from the press gallery. This is all the journalists of the world coming in. What I'd particularly like you to see is this thing. Here you are. It's flying about all day, and there's a chap slightly hidden behind, there he is, behind a column there. He radio controls it and spends the entire day zooming that airship around the lounge, showing people exactly how good Swarovski is. But there you go, the press of the world flooding into Iwa, shortly to be joined by us. Huge exhibition, absolutely huge, 6 halls I believe. Really hard to get around it in 3 days, but you do your best. And it's a foot slog, believe me. But we'll call in, show you the highlights that we think sort of pertain to the British airgun industry and sport. See what you think of them. Right. First stop will be the FX stand, where Freddie Axelsson will demonstrate his pump-up independent rifle. We'll see you there. I'm at FX Airguns. The guy you're watching is Frederick Axelsson. He's pumping the independent. Now Fred's not a big guy, but he's got the knack of pumping this rifle, and it really is easy. Look at the speed. It'll run a 12-shot mag, single shot, just one easy pump, one pump, 2, you can store it if you want, or you can pump once per shot. I think this really has got some potential. This isn't going to be a cheap rifle by any means, but the standard of it is incredible. Fred's also got some ideas to make it a match gun. Look, each time he fires, put another one in, put another one in. There you go. If you need to take a second shot, you can. If you want to keep it topped up, you can. So there's your system. That is going to be interesting when that comes over in the UK. Here we are at the Weihrauch stand, where we got some of the new and some of the old. This is new. This is the HW100K, but for our pellet freaks, they're doing it in 2.0. Now that'll please Jim Tyler and Phil Price no end. But nice as this is, and we're going to be featuring it in the May edition of Airgun World. There's the standard one there. What I really like about Weihrauch is they never seem to drop a model. Let's go over to the other stand there and I'll show you what I mean. There we go, look. Model 85, HW35, this one with a silencer. That was when things really started to get serious for me with this rifle so many years ago, with a superb record trigger. Then the 35E. If you were really well off and you could afford one of these with a walnut stock, extra long sort of barrel, absolutely perfect. HW50, into the more modern stuff, up to the 30S and the 25L. All have got that sort of Weihrauch tradition, solid build about them. They do back a product. These have been going for so many years. The 35 is older than a lot of people who read Airgun World and Airgunner. Older than they are. Even getting on as old as I am. Weihrauch don't drop guns easily, I'll tell you that. And now onto the 77. Now this gun really broke it through for me. This was the one that I used for field target shooting. Made me realise what they could do. That was kind of superseded, but again, as you can see, they didn't drop the 77. There's the 97, 97K. Lovely bit of kit. They've got the 97 KT with the thumb hole and quite a interesting stippling design on the fore end. We've got it all going on, Weihrauch. And what they're saying here is, I'll swing up to this banner. There you go. 111 years of family tradition. This is a family steeped in air guns. Long may it continue. Right, I've been strolling around Iwa, and one or two things always catch your eye. And as we know, blokes love a good gadget, and these Swiss Tech tools are some of the finest gadgets I've ever used. I've had one for about 4 years. I keep it on my keyring, but I didn't know they did quite as much as they do. Have a look at some of the stuff they do. over to Christian. He's going to give us a run through. Go on, Christian.
Okay, hi, this is the utility key, one of the hottest selling items of this range. It's a 6-in-1 tool. It's key sized, which is important because if you have it on your keychain, it doesn't disturb you. If you have it in the pocket, and you just open it up, and then you can take it from the keyring. I can show it here. Normally it's on the keyring, and just open it up and you can use it. So what you have is, you have a knife, a saw, a cross screw, one more screw and a small screw for glasses or for watches, and not least a bottle opener as well. So you can fold it completely up, and then you have a good tool to use and easy to get back.
That's absolutely excellent. Take us through the other multi-tools you have here.
Okay, yeah, different sizes. So this one, the story is always the same, because every product is fitting on a keyring. So this is how it fits on the keyring. You can open it up. So, and you have a wrench. You have some screws. So this is a 6-in-1 tool, 6 tools in one. And here you have the transformer with an LED lamp. You can fold it up like here. And then you have a lot of tools, so nearly everything what you would need if you need to get a screw fixed. And of course there are some smaller size gadgets like this with 4 screws. So nearly for everybody the right tool, I think.
Okay, and we move on all the way to the Micro Max, which is 19 tools in one. Very, very impressive little thing, that. The quality of these things have got to be seen to be believed, and I think there's been so much interest this time round at IWA, somebody's got to take these on in the UK. Look out for news in the Airgun mag soon. Here's something you definitely won't have seen. This is Air Arms Domino collaboration, and the real strange thing about this is that it runs 2 tubes. Look at that. Pre-charged pneumatic, looks a bit like the 510, shoots nothing like it. This is the high power version, and with the 2 tubes, the double reservoir,